Imagine a world where you couldn't find the latest gadgets or electronic components at the click of a button. A world where innovation was just a short drive away from a place we all knew as Radio Shack. Today, we're unearthing the fascinating story of the rise and fall of Radio Shack, a name that once resonated with every tech enthusiast. Welcome to the Business Info Buzz channel, your ultimate portal into the captivating world of business and finance. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a once thriving retail giant, Radio Shack, and uncovering the story behind its dramatic downfall. Radio Shack, founded in 1921, was an American retail icon. It carved a niche for itself as a go-to destination for all things electronic. From batteries and radios to cutting-edge gadgets and components, Radio Shack was synonymous with tech innovation. It was the place where electronic enthusiasts, hobbyists, and everyday consumers turned to for their electronic needs. With thousands of stores across the country, Radio Shack was a fixture in American retail. Before we delve into the downfall, let's set the stage for a better understanding of Radio Shack's significance. Radio Shack, founded in 1921, was more than just a retail store. It was an American institution. This iconic brand carved a niche for itself as the go-to destination for all things electronic. From batteries and radios to cutting-edge gadgets and electronic components, Radio Shack was synonymous with tech innovation and exploration. It was the place where electronic enthusiasts, hobbyists, and everyday consumers turned to for their electronic needs. With thousands of stores strategically scattered across the country, Radio Shack was more than a retailer. It was a fixture in American retail history. Throughout the 20th century, Radio Shack played a pivotal role in bringing technology to the masses. It provided a bridge between the complex world of electronics and the average consumer. Radio Shack stores were not just retail spaces. They were places of discovery and education. Shoppers could explore the latest gadgets, seek advice from knowledgeable staff, and find the components they needed for their DIY projects. This brand was not only a retail giant, but also a symbol of American innovation and ingenuity. At its zenith, Radio Shack was an unrivaled leader in the electronics retail market. It held an impressive share of the industry, being the go-to destination for anyone in search of electronic components, audio equipment, batteries, or the latest cutting-edge gadgets. The brand had earned a sterling reputation for consistently staying at the forefront of technology trends, which significantly bolstered its commanding market position. With its extensive network of stores, Radio Shack was not just a retailer. It was a cornerstone of the electronics world, serving as a trusted resource for tech enthusiasts, hobbyists, and everyday consumers alike. At the height of its success, Radio Shack was more than a retail giant. It was a cultural phenomenon. Its stores buzzed with innovation, offering customers an immersive experience of discovery and education. Radio Shack was not merely a seller of products. It was a facilitator of dreams and aspirations, where individuals could turn their electronic ideas into reality. The brand's peak market share was a testament to its unparalleled influence in the electronics retail landscape. But, as we've seen with other giants, Radio Shack too faced its share of challenges. Now, let's explore the main reasons behind the decline of this once thriving retail giant. Competition and changing retail landscape. As the digital age advanced, the retail landscape transformed dramatically. Big box retailers, e-commerce giants, and specialized electronic stores emerged as formidable competitors. Radio Shack struggled to adapt to this changing terrain and lost its competitive edge. Its small store format and limited inventory couldn't compete with the vast selection and convenience offered by online retailers and larger electronics chains. Number 2. Failure to rebrand and modernize. One key factor in Radio Shack's decline was its inability to rebrand and modernize effectively. While technology rapidly evolved, Radio Shack clung to its image as a store for hobbyists, failing to appeal to a wider consumer base. The stores seemed outdated, and the merchandise often felt out of touch with contemporary consumer needs. The failure to invest in a refreshed store design and a more appealing shopping experience further alienated potential customers. Debt burden. RadioShack's financial woes added to its troubles. It carried a heavy debt burden, which limited its ability to invest in revamping its stores, updating its inventory, or launching innovative marketing campaigns. The debt issue eventually pushed RadioShack into bankruptcy, leading to the closure of hundreds of stores and damaging its reputation as a reliable electronics retailer. Failed partnerships. The company attempted to pivot by partnering with wireless carriers to sell mobile phones and plans. Unfortunately, these efforts didn't yield the desired results. RadioShack was late to the game, and the mobile market was already saturated with established players. The lack of a unique value proposition in the mobile sector further weakened the brand's appeal. Decline in consumer trust. Over time, RadioShack faced a decline in consumer trust. Reports of poor customer service, high prices, and a lackluster shopping experience eroded the brand's reputation. Consumers turned to other retailers that offered better value and a more customer-friendly approach. This loss of trust had a profound impact on RadioShack's ability to retain and attract customers. These challenges, coupled with the rapid evolution of the electronics retail industry, ultimately led to the downfall of RadioShack, once a beloved destination for tech enthusiasts and electronics hobbyists. Today, RadioShack's market share has dwindled significantly, marking a stark contrast to its illustrious past. In its heyday, RadioShack was a household name, boasting a sprawling network of thousands of stores strewn across the United States. It was the definitive destination for tech enthusiasts and DIY aficionados alike, a place where the curious could explore a treasure trove of electronic wonders. However, the retail landscape has undergone a seismic shift, and the once familiar RadioShack storefronts have, for the most part, vanished from the American retail scene. While vestiges of RadioShack persist, primarily in the form of a few independently owned stores and a modest online presence, there's no denying that the brand's footprint is but a faint echo of its former self. The decline of RadioShack serves as a poignant reminder and cautionary tale, illustrating how even the most iconic and pioneering businesses can struggle to adapt to the relentless pace of change in the tech industry. It's a sobering reminder that in the digital age, survival hinges not only on innovation, but also on a profound understanding of evolving consumer preferences and the dynamics of retail. RadioShack's narrative underscores the critical importance of agility and reinvention in the unforgiving terrain of the business world, where staying relevant demands an unyielding commitment to navigating the ever-shifting currents of technology and commerce. The story of RadioShack's downfall is a sobering lesson in the ever-evolving landscape of business. It serves as a reminder that even industry leaders must continually innovate and adapt to remain relevant. The fall of RadioShack is not just a tale of one business. It reflects the relentless pace of technology in the technology sector and the challenges faced by businesses trying to stay ahead in the digital age. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video right here in the Business Info Buzz channel.